Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Bohemia campaign in EU4 with me, your host Luckymarine, where we are at war. And if we're at war, we can't move our capital around. I really could do with starting to move my capital now. It's about the time when the Netherlandish people kick off. Right, you can come out, and you can come out. We'll lock just the two on outrage countries. Oh, outrage countries in the New World as well now. Right, you come on as well then. That's going to spread our diplomats a little bit thin. I might have to go and aggressively eat the New World people, so I don't have to waste time on them. Transports aren't going to be required, they're heavies. I would like you to come back as well. I'm going to send... Okay, I'm going to send these transports and the heavies over to the New World. Okay, take a repair. Upgrade my transport fleet, it would appear. We'll send them over to the New World. You're all moving that way, are you? Yep. Peru, with all those capitals, all those forts, are you actually making any money? You're not. You should put down these forts then. You should get rid of them. No, I'd like to destroy it for him. Should have pieced out momentarily before they flipped to a colonial nation so we could destroy the forts. Are you even moving? You are. It's taking them a while. I'm putting down a lot of natives whilst we're moving from A to B. Yeah, let's lose all that money. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, have you not pieced out this yet? Well, it was Hungarian war goal, but you've not flipped it to Hungary. Colonial Louisiana. We will see about that. We'll take out Portuguese Mexico, probably in one go. Hopefully. Feed bits of Portuguese Brazil to English Brazil. Oh, extend Miltech, yes. Let's keep up to date with a Miltech at the very least. Gallop cavalry, why not? I don't think we use many cavalries. We'll take the prestige. There's no need for base tax, not really. And we've got an extra merchant. What do we do with an extra merchant? Why not? We're collecting here anyway. So it's 31 ducats here, 39 there. We'll move our capital once this has finished. Yeah, I want to move our capital first. We'll move our capital to Ghent, and then we'll go to war with Brittany. No, we'll move our capital to Ghent. We will sort out our feet in terms of pushing merchants around. And then we shall go to war. You, this way. Let's not take quite the attritions there, thank you very much. Excellent. California, excellent. Hi California. I've got another 2 provinces that I'm going to give to you. That's the Papal State out. Good. Which means I should really be improving relations with the Papal State. And what are these? Castilian noble rebels. Let's go with Forgive Usury. It will stack very well with our Inflation Advisor. If we're going to get gold fleet, who are you war with? Tlemcen. Nope. Sometimes I wonder if the AI just do that to see, as kind of an early warning indicator, to see if you're going to go to war with them. Because in order to go to war with Portugal, we'd have to break. The Pope affirms our legal right to colonial Peru. Oh, nice. And our colonies will grow quicker. I don't have colonies. I don't have colonies. I'm not a colonial person. Oh, call for peace. Great. Go on, Austria. Sort your life out. Get out. I need to move my capital around. Okay. If they win this... yeah, every time you attack into a hostile... okay. Every time you attack into a hostile fort, it increases the rate, increases the siege phase. So if you're waiting for rebels to siege down a level 8 fort, and you want them to siege down that level 8 fort, maybe it's in a country that you're attacking, just split off a load of 1 stacks and just sacrifice the 1 stacks, and it'll be 1 phase and the next one another phase and next one another phase. You can get them into the positive numbers really, really quickly instead of having to wait a year and a half for it to come down naturally. You can advance the state quicker. Okay, done. Fine. Fine. 2 favors. Fine. Fine. Done. Now, move our capital. Move our capital to Ghent. Why move it to Ghent? Because anywhere that has Flemish or Dutch, if your capital isn't here, but you do own land here, then you will, if anyone owns land here, even the AI, I mean, you see it all the time, the Netherlands pop out, and all of these kind of join up. And it becomes a country, and it's just, and you end up with rebels from about now all the way up to 1650 when it properly starts grinding up. So, add you to the HRE. Look at another province and then come back. We need a little bit more admin. Now, I'm not going to go to war because I need to move my capital right now. Hopefully no one else drags us to war. Nope, no accesses. Okay, oh no. You come back from the Papal State. Come on, come on. And it will drag our centre of trade with it. Which can be a bit odd. I don't think I agree with that. Moving your capital drags the centre of trade. You should have an option. Sometimes you moving your capital somewhere else is advantageous, but leaving your centre of trade where it was is better. Sometimes. So I think you should get an option. You move your capital here, do you want your centre of trade to go as well? So a yes or no. Let's not grab that idea as we're waiting to move our capital. That would be silly. One more tick. Please do not to drag us to war right now. There we go. That is us. Gone. Capital to this province. Why not Holland? Because Holland has 2 trade modifiers. This, in the hands of the burghers, is a lot better than it being our capital. There's no defensive terrain, but I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. Moving our capital. Done. I'll immediately start work on a decent level fort. And what's that done? Give it a ticket to register. Excellent. Oh no. Have you popped out any troops yet? No, we should have. Should have been wary of that. Should have been wary of that. Because he wasn't making any money, then we needed to defend his provinces, really. Does it no longer move, your centre of trade? Is this a real thing? It is a real thing. When did that happen? Is that been recent? I don't know. But let's move our centre of trade as well. 200 Diplo. More than worth it. We'll allow that to tick. $67. 67% of a 59 power. 59 ducat node. Alright, we can pump those numbers. Recall you can stay there. You go down this line instead. You can transfer. Let's see what that does. Oh, and my ships. There's no point having lots and lots of ships here. So we'll take those 58 and we'll spread them between the North Sea. Where's my trip fleet? There we go. And we'll spread them between the North Sea. Protect trade in North Sea. You protect trade in Lubeck. Where you go. That's some better numbers. I would like some more ships. Can we build more ships? Oh, we can. We can. Excellent. So we've turned the English Channel into a 64 ducat node, which far outstrips anything else in the world. Ooh, Constantinople runs us very close. But once we start siphoning things from the New World over here, that will change. You're not needed, I don't think. I can recall from you. Or we can put you somewhere else. %15 down here. Transfer you. We can put you into the channel as well. It's only 15%, but the more that Portugal colonises down here, the more we can take off them. Okay, so what's that done? A few more ducats. The more power we have, the better down there. 67. 67, 63, yep. Hopefully global trade will pop in us. Nope, global trade has already been a thing. And it did, it popped in London. Manufacturers is next. I am behind the times. Oh my word, I'm behind the times here. Also, did we ever get back to deal with those rebels? No, we're on the way. They're on a fault. So, Brittany. Declare war on you, brings in Portugal. Austria wants to come in. I don't think I want him to come in though, because it'd be a great power. Or do I? We can call in Austria if we need to, if we get into trouble. Interesting. Mercenaries out. Cannons out. Everyone else. Move. stupidly they have asked for access through Spain. Also, let's go. Once we've taken out the entirety of Portuguese Brazil, we'll turn around and we'll head up to Portuguese Mexico. From Portugal in this fight, I would like why would I ever, game please, why would I ever need to click on a trade thingamajig when I'm this screen? No, hold it. Nope, not into that. So you're looking at about 41 for that. I'd also like that. I'd also like to get into South Africa if you don't mind. Something like that. Coalition with just Portugal, don't care. And a little bit of Diplo, again, don't care. And there is a chance with Portugal not being a great power. Portugal is a great power, so there is zero chance of Spain interceding into this fight with us. So we can go with Portugal, we can turn around, we can step out of his land, we can then turn around immediately and declare war on Spain. And it drags back in. Oh, damn, the ship's door. And it drags back in Portugal. Probably. Oh, I could do with a fleet here. Anyway, let's cover off on these provinces. That's the New World done. Excellent. Actually squished. Can we walk all the way up here? We cannot. Right. Let's get at least onto this side of the Americas. Let's siege them all. Right. You, cannons, down this way. What are we looking at? 99,000. This is just us. This is just us. No allies. This is all us. Minions and all. Okay. Okay. Ah, one corruption. Well, we can pay that down with the monies that we get. Okay, about face. We're going to have to actually... Oh, he does have troops. Just not that many. We're going to have to feed him Ishma or something. Also, one extra person on outrage countries. I could do with blockade here. We'll transport these troops around. Transport them up to where is it? Where's Portuguese Brazil? Did we already squish the... We might have already squished the troops. What is this? Portuguese Mexico. We need troops up here. Fairly quickly. I don't want him burning down the colony. Okay, okay. Let's get you in support there. On the boat, and let's head off to Portuguese Mexico. Let's try and drag these back. We'll pop out ruler. Maybe a ruler? No, he's alright. He's alright. Let's grab a military leader. Let's check him in charge of that. You jump in on that as well. A little bit of a front row, but he's non-existent. It's all cannons. I don't know what kind of composition Britain was going for there, but he was silly. That is my other colony, so you lot sit on that. You go there. I will just defend that area. We've got troops heading towards Portuguese Mexico, which is where they're going to shatter back to anyway. This is a little bit better. However, let's be aware that Portugal has access. How many do we need? 9. Let's be wary that Portugal has access through Spain. Therefore, he could come up through here at any point. How many of the Portuguese are there? 26,000, yep. Have to be a little bit wary of that. Murships, let's get you out. There's a 12 stack of Brittany there. We'll keep you in, we'll keep you safe. Ooh, 7 heavies. Yeah, it's alright. We're rolling with 23. We'll take this province. We'll get a tick of repair. And then we'll send our heavies back to blockade Porto. Excellent. And you go. You grab a leader. Heavies. Step out. Lots of blockade there. Skill 2 fort defense for half price. We do have a skill 3 discipline. Yep, we'll stack half price advisors. It's always useful, even if they're just skill 2. Alright, Portugal, still on high. How far away are we from that? Demanding such and such without occupying any forts in the area. Demanding what? Without any forts in the area. Do you have a fort here? Nope. Do you have a fort down here? Nope. And it's skill province, which is nice. Must be something up here that they've made a fort. Probably a capital here. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take the capital, probably counts. Give you a blockade with pure transport, because that's how we roll. Dangerous. It looks like there's Portuguese down here. Something has come under the occupation of Portugal. How did you get here? don't even know how they got there. Won the Siege of Aish. Excellent. Forced their fleet out into just the transports. Oh, of course, this guy. Keep forgetting we're at war with everything that they have as well. Wow, what have we got here? Oh, it's the Portugal proper fleet as well. Let's get you away. We're lost 2 transport. Not bad to say that we're up against heavies. You're going to fall before you do, I would like to think. We should send troops up to Gallery. We'll send that. Actually, we'll send everyone. Once we're done that down here, we'll send it troops up to Gallery. Unless this is enough to get you out. Nope, not just yet. Let's head up to Gallery then. Stability or prestige? Well, let's go for stability. Court country is on my mind, but we need at least 50 absolutism to even consider firing that. Holy moly. That's a lot of troops that Portugal has just landed in the New World. If we'd have had them at home, we might have been able to win something. Heavy's come back down this way. We'll get some blockade of actual Portuguese land. The trade ships is enough to blockade Gallery. Lost the siege of Prague. Well, that's not my capital anymore. Did my heavies make it down? They did, right. Split up a siege there. Only 59. And that's just 81. Development of veneering, very nice. My dudes were already committed, that's unfortunate. However, it does hold them up. How are we looking here? Gabriel's still on high. fights as well. What is this? We have more heavies than them. Oh, we're not going to get there in time, I don't think. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, so we've robbed them of all the heavies. Oh, it's going to be painful. Oh, it was painful. It was painful, but it's done. We need to get these guys into port somewhere. Portugal's down to medium. What's wrong with this? Demands exceed war score, yeah. Well, we can come back for those two. That's pretty much direct land. How about just taking the coastline here? We'll take that. Fairly certain we can take that. Gallery is down to low. We can piece you out for gallery maybe? No. Won't piece out gallery. I'd like to go into him at a later date. No, 14% of the way through his capital. Let's continue. Alright. He'll piece out gallery for gallery itself. I'll do. There you go. A little bit of aggressive expansion, but it's to be expected. Pumps our war score up a little bit more. Portugal. Portugal would say no. However, if we asked you for this stuff, you would probably say yes. A little bit of Diplo, don't mind that. Alright, they start losing their mind when we take Iberian stuff. Good to know. Territory of Portuguese Brazil. A good portion of Portuguese Mexico. Brittany themselves would say yes. But I think we can get more. We just need to own it directly. Go take the provinces here that we don't quite have. That's you squished, which means we can get down here. You're just a colony, one that we'll have to end up supporting. Right. Split you, take that. Split you, take that. You in half, take that. As soon as we've covered off on all of these provinces, then we'll ask out. We should be able to demand them once we have them in our control. Ready to rock? We are ready to rock. Let's go. One, two, three, four, five. That's another colonial nation. That, ladies and gentlemen, is another colonial nation. I think we've done alright in that war. It's a bit of Diplo, but it's fed Portuguese Brazil. It's acquired Portuguese Mexico, and it's acquired Portuguese Louisiana as colonial nations. No one cares. And considering what we just took, there wasn't a lot of aggressive expansion. There wasn't a lot of people that are pissed off with us. Now, coring. Coring over here, we only need to core. We're going to have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to have to core all of you. Before you flip. As for the rest in here, we only need 5. So, the cheap ones. 3 dev. You. You. That's 4. And that's 5. That's all I need. All the rest. I mean, yeah, granted it's not much, but all the rest can just sit, and it'll flip away, and they can do the coring. That, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm going to leave this episode. We're doing all right. We're doing the colonial nations thing, and I don't quite. It wasn't really. I didn't plan for it. By no means did I plan for this, but it's exciting. I like it. But until next time, do take care.